then practicing your core work and just working on your abs really helps. Here we go. This time it's finally upper body date. Oh my gosh, I'm filming this voiceover and screwing it up immediately. I won't refilm it again, so just bear with me. So I'm starting my delt day with some cable crossovers. Then I moved on into rope face pulls, which actually was superset with cable upright rows. This superset is actually one of my favorite ones, and every single time that I do it, it leaves me so sore. So if you are going to try it, definitely let me know, because it burns like hell, and of course the next day you will definitely feel it for sure. So I love this variation because I can lie down, I can actually really isolate my body without, eliminating all the swinging, and really focus on the movement, especially when I'm stopping for 2 to 3 seconds at the top. It really burns those delts, and mainly of course side laterals and rear delts. So then I did some cable laterals, another favorite of mine. I then moved on into some front raises with the same handle. I did 2 sets of each just because you don't need too much volume with those. Your delts will be burning really well either way. And the thing with volume training, for my upper body, I definitely have more training volume just because I do a lot of isolation exercises. However, I still need to make sure that I'm not overdoing, and one of the signs that you are overdoing with volume and you are not recovering and you are overtraining is actually if you are losing your pump during your sessions. It definitely means that you are training for too long, or of course you aren't eating enough before you train, or just in general your calories are too low. For example, in prep, if you are in a major calorie deficit, it's definitely obvious that you won't be having crazy pumps or anything like that. But if you are just simply in maintenance or surplus and you are losing your pump during your workouts, you are definitely doing too much. But yeah, so that's besides the point. Now let's get back to the workout, and this is what I did next. This was another superset, which is shoulder press with some front raises. I absolutely love this combination just because I noticed that doing a little bit more direct front delt work really helped with my shoulder development and make them look rounder, just because I wasn't doing a lot of front raises because I don't train my chest that intensely, only once a week. So my front delt isn't getting that much work, so I need to focus on things like front laterals, front raises, and stuff like that. So yeah, then I did just 2 sets of each, which was dumbbell laterals. I do a lot of them for sure, and then bent over fly, which honestly one of my favorite movements that actually doesn't require a lot of weight and it burns really well. So I really love the superset. It's still quite a bit of volume, but it's not like I can't recover or I feel like I'm losing the pump. So that's all good. Then I moved on into machine press, which usually I'm not a fan of presses in general, but this machine, I really like the angle. I love how I can isolate my shoulders quite well. I feel like I am pretty strong in this one. I was going for about 12 reps, but I think for the last set I did only 8 or 10, just because I couldn't make it. It was really heavy, and I think I was pushing myself with weight quite a bit. Then I did a little bit of upright rows once again, and finished off my workout with just one exercise for lats, which this is actually one of my favorite exercises. And previously I had my back day and I forgot to do this one, so this time I'm just adding it to kind of make up for the volume of my training. And now guys, let's get to the point of this whole vlog video and actually do some serious stuff. By serious I mean some ab work. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like doing abs just because I feel like If I'm doing my abs post training, then I am feeling pretty low energy for it. If I'm doing it in the mornings, then usually I just lack motivation for it. So usually I do my abs 3 times a week, and it really helps me to keep my waist tight. I'm trying to do my abs every other day, not every single day, but every other day. So usually it's about 3 times a week. And this is basically all the exercises that I do. I usually switch the routine that I do, but these are one of my favorites. And sometimes I also add some hanging leg raises, which I absolutely love. It burns, but it really works. And yeah, so nothing much to add here. You can see all the reps. I repeated all the exercises twice, which was more than enough. I was burning, I was tired, I had enough of it for sure. If you'll decide to try it, of course, let me know. I would love to know that. So yeah, thank you guys, and let's get back to the rest of the video. Upper body is done, and actually I filmed today's shoulder workout, and I'm really glad. Although I told you in the previous vlog that I don't like filming myself in the gym, just because, you know, it's a hassle and it's harder to focus, but I'm trying to film those sets when I feel like I can focus, if that makes sense. Like, for example, I can film my last set, or usually the first set when I'm warming up, when I don't need as much mental capacity for that set, you know. So then of course it's lighter, but I can at least easily film it and to show you what I'm doing. And then if I have somebody to film for me, of course you can see more intense workouts, because then somebody can film just my whole workout basically, and I can show you like how intense I'm pushing, how much weight I'm using. I don't know why I kept saying I'm using. Yeah, so that's, oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. I don't know, such a beautiful day, and it's already autumn here, and it kind of, I don't know, it feels like it's tropical autumn, if that makes any sense. But I love it. And even in the gym, the lighting is so different. It looks like it's autumn, exactly what it is. It's autumn time. It's like that gentle sunlight, and I don't know, I love it. So, but it's still really warm here, and it's quite hot. So yeah, so the workout went well. Also, you will be seeing, you actually saw my ab routine. This is not exactly what I'm doing every single day. I keep switching, and I don't do abs every single day, but I'm trying to do it at least every other day, just a little bit of core work, just because it really helps to keep my waistline tight, especially now when I am in my off season and I'm eating a lot more food. And honestly, yeah, it definitely expands your waistline. It's not like it's permanent, but just for that time, and it feels like it's harder to control. And when I'm working on that core control on that waistline, it really helps. So if you are in your off season and you are eating more food, or you are really pushing like I am with calories and stuff, then practicing your core work and just working on your abs really helps. It's not like I'm trying to build my abs and make them huge. It's not my goal. It's not my goal for my physique or bikini, but it definitely helps, as I said, just to keep it tight. Even with digestion, doing some vacuuming, which I used to do a lot, and now I completely stopped, but I'm probably gonna get back to it. Just a little bit of vacuum work, just really practicing that really helps with core control, and as I said, digestion as well. So I need to start doing that, and kind of now if I'm filming this, I need to make promise for myself and for you guys that I'm gonna do it. So I'm probably gonna film that in my next vlog, or even in this one, we'll see. So that's basically my update with training and ab work. People used to believe, and I mean even now some girls still think that doing a lot of ab exercises makes your waist smaller, which is actually not the case. Of course you can, as I said, you can keep it tighter, you can have better control, but it's not like those exercises are making your waist actually tighter. Because in order to make your waist tighter, if you have some body fat there, it's just a matter of losing that body fat. And even for women, it's not healthy to have extremely ripped abs because we carry a lot more body fat. So of course females store body fat differently because of estrogen, and it's easier for us to keep our, for most of us, everyone is different for sure, but to keep our waists a little bit smaller and leaner compared to our lower bodies, when men store mainly their fat in their lower backs and their stomach and stuff like that. So it's because of hormones, of course. But still, having ripped abs for a female, it means that you are really, really low body fat. And for most, not all, I feel like I can keep it quite lean myself. Of course, it's due to food and of course due to genetics. But yeah, if you are fighting your body to get those ripped abs, it's definitely not a good thing in the long run. Of course, if you want to get wedding ready, photo shoot ready, any kind of occasion ready, competition like it's totally fine and you can do it. But keeping your abs ripped for a really, really long period of time, if your hormones are unhealthy, if your blood work isn't good, it's definitely not something you should aim for, that's for sure. I mean, that's logical, that's common sense, but sometimes we just get so obsessed with how we look, how our physique looks, and completely neglect the health, which of course it's quite easy, especially when, I don't know, there's Instagram and there's I'm a competitor, I'm competing, I have to stay in shape, and sometimes it can get a little bit obsessive. And even now, sometimes of course I want to look leaner, I want to be better. This is how the sport works, this is how just in general life works, I guess. You always want to improve, but if those improvements makes your health worse, it's definitely not worth it. So yeah, just be mindful of that. I kind of ran on a tangent here just because I was trying to just basically give you some tips on ab work, and now it extended to the entire monologue about health and stuff. But I feel like it's important, and I feel like sometimes some rambles can be helpful just because I get new ideas, and I never plan exactly what I'm going to say to you guys, but sometimes it just happens. I mean, it always happens. So yeah, now I'm just rambling and just kind of confusing everyone, but that's pretty much my message. That's pretty much it. And then of course I'll see you a little bit later. Now I need to go to grocery shop. If you're wondering why I just suddenly got so awkward, it's because there's people that are running uphill. What an amazing stamina, I guess. But yeah, so I'm just going to get some groceries, some lettuce that's actually gone bad. I just bought some on this that was discounted, and I opened them yesterday, and the smell, there's the reason why they were discounted. So I don't know why I even bought them, but I probably just hope that they will still be fine, but I guess they weren't fine. And yeah, so enough of me. I'm almost here at Macedona, which is actually one of the cheapest grocery shops here, which, I mean, I like Carrefour for their stuff, but it's more expensive for sure. So this is why I'm going here, and enough of me, I guess. So guys, I need to be a little bit more aware of the surroundings when I walk and I film, just because, you know, there's cars that are driving here, although there's not a lot of people, but there's still some. So okay, sorry, I need to shut up. That's it. Okay, grocery shopping is done, and as always, I can't fit everything in my backpack, although it's really, really big and it's wolf pack. I still can't fit it just because I always get a little bit too much, but I mean, I need it. I just get a little bit too much to carry, you know. Also, one thing that I need to be really, really honest with you guys and kind of but I mean tell you a little bit more about behind the scenes, and not behind the scenes, but I mean, so as I told you, Wolfpack sent me this backpack, and basically I forgot that I have a different code, and of course they wanted to collaborate more, but I didn't share any codes. And even now I'm gonna leave my code here because it's a little bit different. It's Laura and some numbers. I'm gonna correct everything. So basically they wanted to discontinue everything just because, you know, I didn't make any sales. And oh my gosh, there's a lot of people, a lot of cars, sorry. So I didn't make any sales just because I didn't share my code. And sometimes it's so frustrating because some people, even honestly, just be completely honest and show you how those things works. A lot of people, of course, they hear about stuff they should talk about backpacks. Honestly, I love this backpack. This is something that I use every single day, and it's amazing. And you show those things, and then people, of course, go to their website, probably just get something, and they don't use their code because there's a lot of other different codes. Even I think there's one on the website, and it's so much easier, and they don't even bother to remember, you know, those long codes or anything like that. But for those that really cares and supports, I really appreciate that, and it really helps. So it's the same with Buff Bunny and Raw Nutrition and Revive, which I've been with Buff Bunny, I feel like, for 5 years or something, and I absolutely love them. And every single time that you use my code, it really helps me. So never forget to do it, and of course to tell me. The same with Raw. With Raw we are with for about, I don't know, 2 years or something, and Revive is the same. So if you are buying something from them and you will use my codes, but Bunny is Laura 10, Raw it's just Laura, and Revive is just Laura, the same code. I really appreciate it because it really helps. And yeah, it just makes my life a little less stressful because, you know, I don't post a lot of ads, if any. I don't talk a lot about codes and stuff because I assume it's quite, I don't know, you just get bored of it for sure. I get it, but it really helps just because I can continue to work with them and continue to show you clothes, show you my supplements, and just it's way easier, you know. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Sorry for me lacking breath just because I'm walking uphill with such a heavy backpack. I think it's like 40 kilos or something, almost my own body weight. So yeah, it's quite heavy. Of course I'm exaggerating, but yeah, it's still heavy. And oh my gosh, okay, I need to stop talking. That's it. I'm gonna see you a little bit later, probably at home. This time I'm probably not gonna film my post-workout meal just because, you know, it's frozen yogurt bites, it's turkey, it's avocado, potatoes, rice, all the same stuff. This is something that I love, and of course these. So that's my update, and now I'm gonna see you a little bit later.
But you ran to the west side, and though much was stolen, much still abides. And I know you don't wanna burn bridges, but as time moves on, you slipping away from me. But
I keep doing the same thing. Oh my gosh, I left the light. Okay. So I keep doing the same thing. I leave my house keys in my jacket and then put the jacket in the backpack in the very end of it, and then add all the groceries on top of it. So when I need to open the door or the gates, fortunately today the gates were open. I just need to pull everything from my backpack, then put it whatever. You understand what I mean. So yeah, guys. For some reason today I am extra talkative, but somebody just asked me on Instagram what kind of supplements do I use and vitamins, and do I take creatine. And then I realized that I'm using Raw Nutrition Revive constantly every single day, but I never talk about it. And then I complain why people don't use my codes, or at least I do not complain, but I mean I'm confused why they are not, you know. And then I realized that I'm not showing you. So whenever I travel, you can tell a lot of raw supplements always with me, proteins always with me. And one thing that I absolutely love, and I always take post-workout with my meals, is that glucose from Revive. This one really helps to absorb carbohydrates into your muscle cells instead of fat cells. So for example, if you are eating high carb meal, it really helps with blood sugar levels, with carb absorption, with digestion. Also, you can even use that with your cheat meals because it helps for sure. Also, what else do that with my post-workout, also that I just ate. Honestly, I use a lot of vitamins because I want to optimize, and I know for regular people you don't need to use as much things as I do, but those are definitely beneficial and helpful for everybody. The same with creatine. I use creatine daily, the one from Raw Nutrition. The same code for Raw and Revive. This is Laura, just Laura. All the links are below. I love that they have came out with 100 servings because it lasts a lot, because I use one scoop every single day, so basically for more than 3 months, and it costs like $30 or something, so it's really cheap, and it's one of the best supplements for sure, for muscle gains, for fat loss eventually, even for I believe for liver, for mental capacity work, and mental work. There's so many benefits of it. I can't even name them all. I can't even remember, but I know that it's really beneficial. And a lot of people talks about creatine. You don't need to use all the fanciest creatines. Creatine monohydrate works just as well, and I promise you, you won't get bloated. The water that you will hold, it will be in your muscle cells, which of course will make you look even leaner. Your muscles will be popping more. I always notice when I take creatine how my physique looks, and when I stop taking it. For example, when I'm traveling and I'm not bringing creatine with me, even a couple of days without it, I can definitely tell in my physique and in my pumps. So it's really beneficial. I use a lot of stuff, so I don't want to kind of oversell you on things. I use glutamine from Revive. I use a lot of it. I just don't want to talk too much about it. Sorry, the last one, electrolytes. I absolutely love them. So there's a lot of stuff, but if you need any kind of recommendation specifically for your goals, definitely let me know in the comments. I will make sure to speak on it, or at least answer you in the comments, or do the entire video about it, just so I could help you, because supplements definitely can help you get to your goals a little bit faster and easier if you are nailing and optimizing all of those things like sleep, training, diet. Of course, it won't be a game changer, especially if you are not consistent with your training. It will do almost nothing to you. Maybe protein will do a little bit if you are not eating enough protein. That can be helpful. But other than that, honestly, firstly nail your diet and training, sleep, recovery, and then add supplements, and then you're definitely gonna see a big difference. Because if you are consistent, if you are nailing things every single day, it will definitely help you. But other than that, no. So that's my little rant. Not rant. Why I keep saying that? That's my little. You see? That means I'm hungry and I better eat, because today I'm going for a massage as well, and I need to be on time. I am right now going to the same gym, to Oxygen, and there I am getting now weekly massages. Those are incredible, because I'm not going for relaxed type of massage. I'm going for strong sports type of massage, but it's still that girl that does it. Oh my goodness, she's so good. I went to a lot of different specialists back home. Nothing did it so well. So she does really great massages, and I absolutely love it. Of course, the Art of Anatomy in the United States that we've been working together, and I was going for daily fixes and fascia work. That definitely helped me probably the most. But for now, because I cannot find a good specialist here for it, I'm just going for massages, for sport massages, sometimes for deep tissue massages. It's definitely better than nothing. It helps a lot, but not as much as we've been doing in Vegas. So I really hope I will be able to get back there soon and just start working on that, and then of course make sure that I'm excelling my gains, and just doing everything for the Olympia prep, to get the Olympia, and then of course, the game plan, to win it, to dominate, to to show them all, you know. yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm serious about it. I know I can be there. I know I will be there. I am there, you know. You need to speak like into existence, but I know my capacity. I know how hard I can work. I know how great my physique can be, and it's all in the works. So it's just a matter of time and my visa stuff that I'm working on. So that's okay for this video. Probably that's enough. Now I'm gonna go cooking, and I'm gonna see you soon. I know I keep repeating this, but yeah. Oh, my eyeshadow. Today I did a little bit easier type of look, a little bit more simpler. I did a little bit of pink here, extra pink glitter here, and then some orange glitter here, which I don't know why it doesn't look orange, but it is orange. And then a little bit of orange under my eyes, and then some shimmer here, darker shimmer today, and it feels like it suits my skin tone even better than the lighter one. I used to use yellow one, but it just looked weird. So, and I got this lip type of pencil in the Mercadona shop here, grocery shop. Honestly, it cost like €2 or something, and it's so good, and it lasts forever, and it just suits my skin tone, I feel like. What do you think? Does it suit me or not really? Comment down below, please. Please tell me, should I keep wearing this or should I not? Okay? Love you guys. See you soon.
No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger.
Little update, I ate my post-workout meals, then worked a little bit on YouTube and on client work, and now I'm going for a short walk just because I don't have a lot of time till I need to go for massage. So yeah, I'm gonna be back home quickly, then of course gonna drink a little bit of EAAs because I'm thirsty, and then go to the massage because it's like 3 minutes or 5 minutes from my house, so it's good. And yeah, so it's really hot here today. I'm kind of dying, but at the same time I'm kind of enjoying it. I would love to get a little bit more tan, but with this kind of a dress, I'm not sure how tan I will be, so we'll see. Quick little funny thing, I didn't want to film, but I just saw a man chameleon because he was standing here near this, how do you call it? Whatever, near this thing. I will remember later. And his pants were white and they were matching to the bottom of it, and then of course his shirt was the exact same color as the top of it, so I barely could see him. So I thought it was funny, and even his length of his legs and the pants was exactly where the white part ended. So it's like, yeah, it was quite funny. I wish I could show you, but yeah, you just gotta trust me on that. I just quickly translated that word, and it's called fence. So he was standing near the fence. Okay, so my session is over. As you can see from my face, I'm kind of sleepy and stuff, but I mean, it was really good. The only thing that actually was different this time, I was expecting the same girl, but actually it was a different girl, and the massage, it was a little bit different. I would say this time it was a little bit more stretches even, which of course I needed badly. And then there was quite a bit of focus on the neck, which honestly I didn't even realize how much I needed it, because right now I feel so much lighter and just so much better. And you know, when I work so much on my phone, I'm constantly like this, which is of course isn't good, and I need to be really, really aware of my posture and stuff. But right now I feel kind of released. Of course, it was quite painful. Painful on the neck just because it was so tight. And overall, definitely not painful. It's really, really nice. Although, I have some really bad points like my upper glutes, overall my glutes, my lower body in general, just super tight. Even my feet are extremely tight, which of course was super nice, and right now I feel so much better. The only thing I hate is that I have a blister on my, not a blister, but almost one on my back of my leg basically, and it's feeling a little bit painful when I walk with my shoes. So there's that, but other than that, I'm excited. I feel amazing. And right now I'm just going back home to eat.